Hi, OGs. How are y'all doing? I'm trying to get it together. I'll try to get it together, guys. I'm here with you guys. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different than we've ever done before, and we're going to have an open discussion. Open meaning by you guys leave what you think in the comments, and then maybe next week I'll go live and we can have a real open discussion. But today I want to talk about the new gun laws and how they affect me in Florida, because as you know, there's gun laws on the federal level, and then there's gun laws on the state level. So like, for instance, the Supreme Court just made that ruling, of the bipartisan gun legislation, which will expand background checks for gun buyers that are 21 and under. So that means that if you're 21 and older, you're going to have an expanded background check. It looks like that it's going to take them about 10 days to check your juvenile record and your mental health records, just to make sure that you can carry a firearm. But that was the Supreme Court ruling, and like I said, that's the federal law. And let me see what that's called, because I wrote me some notes here. That's called the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. That's where Biden just passed this gun legislation about expanding the background checks for people who are 21 and under. But so, like, on the state level, the government is responsible for making their own gun laws, like whether it's going to be an open carry state or a concealed carry state. And for instance, New York had some strict laws. So when the Supreme Court made their ruling, then they decided to make some more laws on Friday. And today is Saturday, July the 2nd. So I found out that in response to that bipartisan gun legislation, the state of New York has passed gun laws to, it looks like if you're 21 and younger in New York, it requires that you display good moral character, you pass a firearm safety course, and provide data from your social media account. So what do you guys think about that? Because a lot of people have a lot of stuff on their social media, and it looks like if you have some wrong stuff, you will not be able to buy a gun in New York. And here in Florida, let's see, DeSantis, he's all about open carry, but it doesn't look like, from what I read, you cannot carry open carry. Florida bans constitutional carry, but I know that our governor wants constitutional carry to be legal before he runs for president and leaves Florida as the governor, which will be pretty soon, because I think he's done the time that he's supposed to do in Florida. So we have ban from open and carry, and I think we have the red flag laws. And the red flag law is the age has been raised from 18 to 21 to buy long guns. They also have a 3-day waiting period, and also your guns can be seized for certain domestic situations. And if someone was to call the police and y'all had anything, y'all grab them guns, they gonna take them. So don't come to Florida and make threats with your gun if you don't want it to be taken. So, me personally, I feel like all states should be open carry simply because, in the Second Amendment, that was our right to bear arms. And like I said, on the state level, the government likes to make gun laws very political. So, and it is a political decision, but I just feel like it's weird that on a federal level, it could say one thing, and then on a state level, it says another thing, just like with the marijuana. This country is crazy and weird. But the crime rate is going up and up and up with 200 plus people shot every day. Black Americans being at more of a higher risk for gun violence. I don't think that these laws were passed for the safety of Black Americans at all. I'm not sure, but I know it don't have nothing to do with Black people getting killed because they hadn't made no laws to make it a hate crime or anything like that. If, you were not Black and you murdered Black people like they did with the Asian people when Biden first came in. So let's talk about New Jersey. Let's see. It says New Jersey bans AR-15, AK-47 and there's a lawsuit that has been filed by some political people in New Jersey because they say they want to be able to own they AR-15s and they AK-47s for, target practice and home defense. But if you live in New Jersey, then you know that they have a ban on assault rifles. So if guns are really important to you, like they're important to me as far as, for home defense, and I really do like the way guns look. And I feel like, I'm an American, so under the Second Amendment, I should be able to own as many guns as I want and openly carry them as long as I'm not hurting anyone. But let's see what it says here, because I wanted to share something with you guys.
That's your right as a citizen of the United States.
So it looks like 40 of the 50 states in the United States have some kind of provision against the Second Amendment that they say protects their residents' access to bear arms, but I don't think that's any protection.
Anybody they trying to disarm you, it's never for your protection. It's to de-arm you. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. So when every plan they have to go into place, you can't say nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. Then you can't do things.
I also know that Florida has the Stand Your Ground law, and it says that for many people, this law creates instances where murder is excusable and legal. But what the Stand Your Ground law is let's see what it says. It allows the person to use force if necessary if there's a threat or harm. So it does kind of seem like that's an excuse to do murder. Depends on what color you are, because in Florida, not everybody gets to use that Stand Your Ground law. And when they do use it, depending on what police come and all of that, it's crazy down here. It's so crazy down here. I'm going to have to move out of Florida because they don't let you openly carry. You have these red flag laws. You have this Stand Your Ground law that is applicable to certain complexions. They have that law where if you hurt somebody and you say you're gonna hurt yourself, they take you to a mental hospital instead of to the jail for an evaluation, and that only applies to certain people of a certain complexion as well. So,
And with that red flag law, somebody can call and just say you mentally unstable or you said blah blah blah, and that can be grounds to get your guns too. Because the old man was just fighting a lawsuit because his wife did it. His wife called the police and said, "You don't think he should have his guns?" They took him from him, but really he ended up winning. They said it was unconstitutional, right? And then now the government just passed red flag laws as a federal thing. But in the state of Florida, they had already took it to the Supreme Court and they said it was unconstitutional. So, folks do whatever they want to do.
So, I'm not going to look up the gun laws in every single state. But I want for you guys to let me know, like, if any new gun laws were passed in your state, how does that affect you as a law-abiding citizen of good moral character? And are you for the new laws of 2022 surrounding guns? Are you against them? Do you have any favorite laws or some that you despise? And I'll tell you right now, I feel like people should be able to openly carry in all 50 states. What do you think, Mike?
I don't know, because ever since now, a lot of these states didn't pass constitutional carry. Crime rate it went through the roof amongst the black community, right? But
it is hard keeping guns out of the hands of people who not supposed to have them.
That's what I'm saying.
But that don't have nothing to do with open carry or concealed carry.
Criminals gonna get guns either way it go. You feel me? Like, I don't care if a guy breaking your house, breaking your car, do whatever. They gonna get guns. I just seen a thing where a dude had an AR-15, like, you know, shoulder strapped around him. He went in the gas station. When he came out, some nigga put a gun in his head and robbed him for the gun. And then they got in a shootout right out there in the gas station parking lot. But what I'm saying is, I don't know. I ain't gonna say, I definitely don't want more laws for it. You feel what I'm saying? More gun control. But
yeah, because it kind of feels like there hadn't been any mass shootings in the month of June.
But what I'm saying is,
this is July. I hope there's none, but I don't believe in coincidences, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was out there paying them folks to go do that so they could have passed these laws, because there's no coincidences at all.
Now, all of that, yeah, mass shootings and stuff, I believe that stuff was, I ain't gonna say fake.
And y'all try to keep up with those mass shooters and see if you ever hear about them again or they just disappear on the face of the earth, because the government and political people in power can do what they want to do for their own agendas. They own a lot of companies. They own a lot of interest and stock in certain stuff. So it's really bigger than what we're all thinking about. So just keep in touch with me. I think I'm going to have, maybe next Friday, if I get enough traction on this video, we'll do a live video where we can have an open discussion. It's going to let me know by how many comments and feedback I get on this video. But I'm going to keep up with the gun laws and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully I'll be going to a range soon to practice some more, because it's been a couple of weeks since I've been to the range. And they have this really nice interactive range that's like, it's different than any range I've ever been to. So I would like to take you guys along with us. And I really enjoy spending these few minutes with you guys. I thank you so much for being here. I'm Triple OG. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe and like the video. Share it with a family member. And I will talk to you guys soon.